Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Troy Ryan O'Neill Small was found guilty of killing Denzil Allman. In this write-up in the Barbados Today e-paper, not once, not once did I see them call Mr. Allman's full name. As you can see, it starts here by saying policeman found guilty of causing death of elderly man by dangerous driving. And then a jury has convicted Station Sergeant Troy Ryan O'Neill Small of causing the death of a 74-year-old church deacon by dangerous driving 3.5 years ago. The verdict was delivered on Friday afternoon, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and it goes on. And it says here, Small of Hoyts Terrace, St. James, pleaded not guilty to causing Allman's death by driving a police vehicle, and it goes on. It never once gave Allman's full name. This particular installment of this matter never gave Allman's first name. His name is Denzil. His name is Denzil. Denzil Allman. He was 74 years old. He was on his way back home. This particular cop ran a red light. He just sped right through a red light and he killed Denzil Allman. Okay, so Troy Ryan O'Neill Small, here he is. This was a homicide that probably did not add as a homicide 3 years ago when they were counting how many homicides for the year. What he did was probably not counted as a homicide, and it was a homicide. Okay, he killed someone with his vehicle and his poor driving. He did not stop at the light. Okay, I cannot go back now and add something on to something that happened 3 years ago. I'm sure that if they cared to, they could update, amend, fix whatever they have for whatever record keeping they keep in Barbados. It's keeping the records, it's history. But history is always erased. History is always fixed to make it look a little better than it really is. So don't expect them to change anything. But what I am seeing now that I am counting homicides is that if someone dies by accident, if they die in a vehicle accident or someone is wrong, someone was, driving drunk or whatever, I've noticed that that is not being counted in your numbers. Okay, and if you were to count those, you could have like 5 more homicides, 5 more homicides in the year. Whatever the number is that the police give, you could add maybe 5 more onto that. Okay, but this one is 3.5 years ago. He has been found guilty. The case has been adjourned until November 5, 2025, when they're going to tell him how much money he has to pay or whatever. He wasn't remanded. There was no talk of, him being on bail. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Okay? The last installment on him was he was crying. He was in court crying that he's having sleepless nights and all that jazz. That's what he was talking about, having sleepless nights. Okay? So this is the police officer that used his vehicle, the police vehicle, in a very bad way, and he killed a man, a 74-year-old man, Denzil Allman, and he has been found guilty. Now you have to wait until later on this year. He was before Justice Pamela Beckles. Yeah, the judge was Pamela Beckles. You have to wait until November 5. You see it right here, November 5. You have to wait until then for her to decide what he needs to do. He's not going to go to prison. They're probably going to tell him to pay, money. Don't know where they pay the money to. If they pay the money to the family as part of helping them with the bed. I don't know. You don't know. But you have to wait and see. And maybe in time they will tell their people who read these things where the money that he may be sentenced to pay, it may be a fine, okay? Where does that money go to? Sometimes, you know, for the drug people, you know that goes to the treasury. Yeah, that's obvious that the money will go to the treasury. But when he kills someone and they had to bury that person, and then there's a fine, where does that money go? Where does it go? I would like to know. I would like to not know by you thinking. I want to know where in truth, and you know, where does it go? Where does the money go? Okay, so that's it for this guy, Troy Ryan O'Neill Small, vehicular homicide, Denzil, Allman. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.